Hey guys, how we doing?
Hey, welcome back, everyone.
Joe here.
Kevin.
So, New Girl.
Yeah.
This is one of the most underrated shows we're doing. I feel like
Yeah,
it's a
absolutely.
fun show that's just it's guaranteed to laugh every time we watch it.
I think the thing that works, and when we kind of talked about this, is like you can't go wrong grabbing a bunch of just talented, funny people
Mhm.
and throwing them in a room together and saying, let's see where we can go with this.
Yeah,
And the show does it, including with the guest stars. It's just nailing it.
the thing with comedy is I love how much room for improv there really is.
Yeah,
You have a certain narrative you have to follow, but
sure.
you can have some fun in that narrative.
Well, and we clearly have four really talented leads on this show.
Yeah.
I mean, just all four of them just crush
Jake
it.
Johnson.
Jake Johnson, Max Greenfield,
Max Greenfield.
obviously
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Chanel is
fantastic.
yeah,
actress.
she is.
But the show is so great. It's
Yeah.
first show, and the supporting cast is perfect. I mean, they kind of steal the spotlight a little bit.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't, I don't want to sound like I'm being dismissive of her, but I really feel like she does a great job, kind of, even though she's the big star on the show for sure, but she kind of relinquishes the spotlight
She
at the
really
right
does.
times with this, which means she's great. Yeah, that takes a big performer
Mhm.
and a really comfortable performer to be able to say this is my show, but I'm going to give you the spotlight.
I think
Jerry
it's smart.
Seinfeld used to do that,
I
right?
think it's smart.
I do too.
Right? Like you're like, it's already my show.
Yeah.
Look at the show.
Right.
This is what the show is. It's all these characters. It's not just me.
Well, the thing that worked with Seinfeld was because he was such a bad actor, and he is a terrible actor.
He's bad. Yeah.
But they surround him with three really good actors on
Yeah.
the show, and they relinquish a lot of the weight and let that work. Here we have Zoe Deschanel, who's a great actor, but they still make sure that the supporting cast is actually really really talented.
Seinfeld is a fantastic comparison.
Yeah,
Because
it
people
is.
think Seinfeld, they think George Costanza.
Yeah.
And with this show, I think a lot of people think Schmidt or they think Nick.
Yeah,
So
I agree. You just
makes
kind of
sense.
Yeah, you just kind of like, well, you have your lead, and your lead is great. Again, Jerry's obviously the creator of the show, and he's brilliant. It's his show, but he definitely was okay relinquishing a lot of the spotlight to the other actors. And Zoe Deschanel does it here too, despite the fact she is a much better performer than Jerry Seinfeld.
It takes a mature artist to do that. I feel like
I agree. That's
somebody
it.
who really
It's like,
recognizes the material.
it's like, you know what? I don't need to overshadow the other people on my show.
It's not self-serving.
I just want a good show.
Yeah.
And that's what they've done here. And I don't think you can stress that enough. That like this is a true ensemble show in every sense of the word. Even though you have a lead superstar,
she's a superstar.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks that she hasn't really done much after the show.
I kind of feel like she doesn't want to. Maybe
I was looking at her IMDb. Like the biggest thing she's done since this are the Trolls movies.
Oh yeah.
And so it's just voiceover work.
Right.
And she's just getting that Trolls money.
It's also possible after 150 or whatever episodes of this that she's just like, you know what, I'm good. Seinfeld didn't go back to do television after doing that show forever.
He's rich.
Tina Fey was like, I'm really taking a step back after 30 Rock, and when she did Kimmy Schmidt, right? She was barely on that show.
Did she write it?
Yeah. She was the head writer and creator, I think, on that. I think kind of like she was on, showrunner, kind of like she was on 30 Rock, which we just started watching today.
We loved it. We just
finished the pilot and loved it. Yeah.
But no, so this episode, I want to see what they're up to. We don't make any predictions really with the show, just because.
Except one.
Oh yeah, the Genslinger.
The Genslinger. We are in episode.
This is 12.
Right, but is this episode 2 or 3 of Nick's relationship?
Yep.
So we've had it twice, and we're going to measure on this show the length of the relationship in Genslingers. Genslinger lasted 4 episodes, right?
Yep.
So we guessed 2 Genslingers for her.
We guessed 4, didn't we?
4 Genslingers would be like 16 episodes.
Oh, you're right.
2 Genslingers.
Right.
One Genslinger is 4 episodes, right?
So we guessed 2 Genslingers for her.
Right. We're going to give her a chance to go a little bit longer than Genslinger.
I don't want to confuse him by that. Genslinger, Justin Long's character.
Right.
On the show for 4 episodes, and we're assuming that a lot of these characters are going to have relationships that are
You have
semi-famous.
We have 4 attractive single characters on the show.
Yeah.
Surely they're going to have relationships that drift in and out like every other sitcom does, and we're going to measure them in Genslingers, especially when it's a celebrity guest.
And also, we might have to extend how many Genslingers Lizzie Kaplan's going to be on for, because the last episode, it kind of seems like she's here to stay.
Well, yeah, because she's been on 2 now, right?
Yep.
Dating Nick for 2 episodes. But the end of the last episode was when they became boyfriend girlfriend official.
Yes.
So it would be weird if, like, yay, we're in a relationship, and next one was like, never mind, we're breaking up. So we may go more than 2 Genslinger. I'm going to stick with 2 Genslingers. 8 episodes.
You never know what's going to happen.
Right. Anything can go crazy. But we'll see. We'll see how long she's
she
around.
has anger issues, so we'll see.
Right. And I'm sure some of you watched much more of the show, and are like, "Oh, you poor dumb idiots! She's here for 16 Genslingers."
That's part of the fun.
Right. Exactly.
But if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please, please, please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Yeah. If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link to the description below to our Patreon page, where you'll see a lot of content and a lot of new stuff coming your way.
Get that piece of crap out of my space!
Come on, dude. Why don't you come in here,
Nick.
take my pants off, and kiss my ass?
Whoa.
What do you gotta say now? Huh?
Huh? Get down. What are you doing? Get down.
Guys.
Don't kill us.
Don't use guns.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah.
Just get down.
Don't
We're
use
sorry. Take
guns.
this.
A lot of mixed signals from my boss lately.
What is wrong with you? The world is not out to seduce you.
And bring me the budget reports?
No, his boss was definitely kind of.
She was
seductive.
flirting. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
You know what, Jess? I guess I don't live in a world where I smile and people do what I want them to do.
You never smile.
Smile's a sign of weakness.
No!
Get out! It's fixed. Don't call the landlord. We don't need him here, and he's a jerk.
See, here's an example. Maybe you never gave him the chance to show you what a great guy he is.
No, Jess.
He's a terrible
He
person.
sucks.
Don't call the landlord. I'm serious.
Schmidt, my files need sorting. Do it here,
maybe.
so I can watch.
Okay, she is flirting.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know
he's
what's
right on this
happening
one.
So you want me to...
Knock knock, Mr. Landlord. I know you probably think cupcakes are totally lame. I know I do. What's it up there?
Broom.
There are a lot of real safety hazards in our loft. Nothing a little landlord couldn't fix. What do you say?
No.
Isn't he legally obligated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know you're a good man, and I know you don't want the 4 of us living in a
The
dangerous
4 of you.
apartment.
Apartment 4D, there's only supposed to be 3 people.
Are you getting them evicted?
Everybody to take a moment and think back to a time when they did something stupid, how they were treated, and how they wish they were treated.
What did you do, Jess?
Yeah.
Okay, it's happening. Guys, go. Call me Ginny. I'm Ginny. I'm Ginny.
Come on. We'll be right there.
So many fancy people with the fancy lights. Hollywood!
Oh, goodbye.
Bye, Ginny.
Yeah, Ginny.
Thank you for memories.
You're the best, Ginny.
Oh, hello.
Oh my God, he came back in the
Train
window.
to Panama all sold out. Must be the Mardi Gras.
Why would you do this?
This was Schmidt's room, okay? He painted this.
It is a sexually charged zero-gravity tea ceremony.
Paint over it! To be honest, I was expecting a lot worse, so just... 4 people's fine, just paint over the sex wall and don't bother me anymore.
Hey, sir,
Let
wait.
him go.
For all of us for lying to you about how many people live here.
Stop reminding him.
But while you're up here, might as well just fix a few things, please, Remy.
How'd you know my name? They call you?
I saw your tattoo that says "Hello, my name is Remy," and I just took a leap of faith.
Okay, do you want me to reformat first?
I said
not that bad.
I need you to clean up my hard drive.
Okay, I'm getting the mixed
I don't
signals from
know.
her too. Yeah.
I can't tell if that's
Right.
Here, I'll help. Yeah. Raise you. Go back.
Okay.
Use your hips. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So what's up? Ready to admit you were wrong? Hello, my name is Nick, and I like eating crow.
That man wants to sleep with you.
You always see the worst in people.
Yeah, because people are the worst.
Whoa! $5. Look out, college, here I come.
Oh my God.
Boy, I hope you don't mind the smell of a real man in your room. Let me know when you want to get started on that bed.
Okay.
Stacey's back.
Come on. Don't you ever wear jeans? Honestly, you look like you should be distracting James Bond at a baccarat table.
No, I'm actually gonna go meet Kyle. Jess Sloan.
Should I make a move or not?
Stop asking permission and go get it. That's what I would want. There's
Who's your
nothing
boss?
less sexy than a
I
dude
would say no, 'cause
asking
it's your
if he can
boss. It's
kiss
your
you.
boss.
The funniest thing just happened. I was watching Remy fix the sink, and I got totally soaked.
You were so wet.
Man over overboard. Thank him for all the stuff he's been doing around the apartment. Who's in?
So I guess it'll just be me and Jess.
Oh, no, Remy. I changed my mind. I'll be there. Just watching you.
Nick went through a breakup last year that was really hard on him.
You smell your girl on your sheets for months until they were too soaked through with your own sweat and tears. Did you go out looking for companionship, a little human warmth, only to come to in the woods, covered in animal blood?
Whoa.
Tough hang.
Yeah.
Tough hang.
Well, I guess I'll just go home and open a bottle of wine.
Yeah, I'll probably just do the same.
Best if she wants company. I don't.
Right? That felt like that was an invitation.
Yeah, it really did.
I could be wrong.
I want you now.
Finally.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, no. She wanted me. Oh, yeah. She wanted me to consensual, guys. How about?
I honestly didn't know if I'd ever enjoy myself again. So,
Oh, that's nice.
thanks. Bathroom break.
Here's what I think is going to happen. She's like, didn't I tell you? And then things are going to blow up. Yeah.
There's no part of that man that wants to sleep with me.
He's been creeping
He's
on
gonna
you
come out
all
of the
night.
bathroom.
No, he
Oh,
hasn't
okay,
been.
yeah.
Open your eyes like I'm worried about.
Hey, Remy, what happened to your pants?
I've never done a threesome.
There it is.
That's what we're doing here, right?
Yeah, there it is.
He is hurting from his divorce.
Are you still making excuses for this guy? Well, look, if you feel so bad, then just get in there. Just dip your toe into the pool of possibility.
I'd seriously have a threesome with that man just to get me to admit that I'm wrong.
Oh, I think we could do a lot worse than Remy. He's got strong arms.
Oh my god. They're gonna play three-way chicken here?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this song, but
Yeah,
I'll
get
never
into
go
it.
to hear the
I
rest
am
of it.
so into this. I can't wait till we're all menaging.
Okay, don't get nervous, Nick.
Oh my god.
It's just a regular conversation we're having, except I'm rubbing your back.
That's right.
Because you are going to be the underpants captain tonight.
Makes sense.
Great choice, Remy. Nick will make a fantastic underpants captain. I'm not wrong.
Jess, you can't do this, but I can.
Okay, let's do this, Nick.
Then let's do it,
I can
Jess.
do it. No, okay, fine. I admit it. I'm wrong.
Yes!
Whoa, what is going on in here?
All right, I am not ready for a four-way.
That was his line.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I hope you didn't get into too much trouble. I really don't want to lose my job. Kim, this wasn't your standard 2 a.m. mistaken assault in the parking garage. I've had a thing for you ever since I was the husky kid in the mailroom.
Go into the conference room and dial me into the Tokyo call. Now.
Oh no. She's gonna come in and want to be. Are these guys gonna be on the see him on the TV?
I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't watch this.
My door is always open.
Ah.
Oh, Remy. All right.
You know what? The didn't shut that down right away. I don't blame Remy for being confused. You know what I mean? They never said, "Whoa, we're not into this," until it was way down the road.
A weird guy, much more compassionate than we thought he was.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. I liked how he was trying to walk them through that.
Yeah, he was.
A little Rusted Root fan there.
Yeah, for that was pretty funny.
That was great.
But for for a guy that struggled with relationships over however many years since his wife left him, I felt like he was really trying to do a good job of walking them through all that.
The "in my own way" line cracked me up.
Oh,
It
it
was
was so
funny.
great. Do you ever punch a wall until your head, until you hit the wall, punch your windows out and then hit the wall until your hand bled? In my own way.
Yeah. Oh my god. Schmidt also, I don't think I've cringed that hard to anything since
Oh,
15.
yeah, that was pretty rough, wasn't it?
Oh my god, that was so hard to watch.
I love how they just commits to the physical bits. They got Max Greenfield as Schmidt just really goes for it on the
Fearless
physical
actor.
stuff. Yeah, he is for
Can
sure.
you get in your underpants and flex on a table? I'm your man.
But you're right though. I'm not sure if it's been every episode that he's been shirtless,
think it's been
but
every
it's
episode.
awfully close, right?
Even the last episode with the towels.
Yeah.
Every
It's been-
episode.
it
they
might have
find
been.
a way. They find a way to do it, and it's hilarious.
I'm guessing that bit can't go on for 7 seasons or whatever it is, but Like,
He doesn't eat for 7 years. He's
Right,
like, I
yeah.
haven't eaten a carb since 2012.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if you get this role,
yeah, there's a little caveat here. You're basically Hugh Jackman. Yeah, like,
yeah, right. You're gonna Wolverine it up for decades.
I mean, like we said, the show, no predictions. There was no Nick's girlfriend this episode.
Oh yeah, but I don't feel like it's over either. Like I think we're gonna get her back.
He was a Chez Toi to prove a point. I feel like she would be too happy if she.
No, she would not be happy about that at all. But I think Nick was also really sure that Jess was gonna
I think so.
they were playing chicken, and he was pretty sure he was gonna win.
Yeah. That comes out though, it's over.
Oh sure, there's some jealousy with that person.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She already has her issues with Jess to begin with. So
right, that's not going to help anything.
That's the nail in the coffin. But no, we have no predictions of the show, but I like just checking in week to week and seeing what they're up to. It is shenanigans.
Right.
In this episode, they do shenanigans every single week, and it's fun.
And the other thing I really like about this show is it I don't think it's really episodic in structure like old sitcoms. As you mentioned, I think we were watching 30 Rock, in that it feels like there's a through narrative. You know what I mean? Like we don't end and stop in the same place every time, so that it doesn't matter the sequence. There actually seems to be a relationship progression through this a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like there is a narrative story through line that I prefer than like old sitcoms where it's like you can watch episode 3 in season 1 and episode 4 in season 7, and they're nothing's different, and you're not going to be lost in anything.
Yeah, with this show, if you did that, it'd be like, okay, what storyline are we in?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is great, which I prefer. I like the the new millennium storytelling to where it's like, screw it, we're making one long running story.
Well, there's a change, right? It's like in the 2000s you get Family Guy, and that kind of picks up the 90s sitcom baton, and it kind of plays with it and makes fun. It's a cartoon,
Sure.
obviously.
Right.
But that's what they're riffing on, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous, it's crude, but like they're playing with that. You can watch any episode of that show and not have any narrative.
Right. Well, I kind of feel like, and we talked about this when we started watching West Wing, because you're a Sopranos guy, right?
Yeah.
I've not watched The Sopranos, but I feel like those two shows came out at about the same time.
It changed
and changed TV forever, right? The idea of we're not doing episodic television that's just whatever order matters, and the end of the episode is everyone's exactly where at the beginning, so you can watch the next one. It's one long story that you can get lost, and I like to see the fact that it's bleeding into sitcoms out of those dramas.
I haven't seen it, but I think Oz is also the first.
Oz is among there too.
Yeah,
I've not watched Oz either.
That predates it, but still, you're right. The late 90s is when HBO really changed the game. And then, like you said, West Wing comes in.
Sure.
That's a network show.
Right.
And then changed TV forever.
Completely.
For the better, really.
Oh, for sure. I haven't watched Oz. I have friends who've said it's a tough hang. Yeah. And that's why I haven't really gotten into Oz.
I don't want to spend however many seasons in prison. It seems dark.
Oh yeah, I have friends who watched it when it was on, loved it, one of their favorite shows. And they said they went back and tried to watch it when they first got HBO Max.
Yeah,
and they were like, nope, not doing this again.
Prison movies are at their best when it's about escaping.
Yeah, right.
Shawshank. You don't want the struggles, but you don't want to live there.
You don't want to immerse yourself in the lives of rotten people.
No, thank you.
But back on topic. This is a really, really fun show. I like when you have a sitcom, like I said, where you can kind of look forward to what's coming next instead of like, wow, they write great jokes. I hope there's great jokes next time.
Yeah.
So this feels like a journey, and I'm really glad we're on it.
I am too.
Okay, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.